If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Yes, it's New Age graphics for signs, wraps, banners, printing. Dan Ferry, owner, gives you such quality work, you'll be amazed. Don't be afraid to call him. Office 724-656-4934. Fax 724-656-9320. Cell 724-651-8769. They're located at 1031 Butler Avenue in Newcastle. D. Ferry at newagesigns.com. Newagesigns.com when you're looking for that professional look.
Today's program was paid for by a grant from Pegley's Pasta and More, East Washington Street in Newcastle.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Hello, Newcastle, and welcome to Newswatch Nightly. And, cloudy outside, and if you were around just before the outlet of school, what you saw was a real downpour as they living up to this day, just living up to what they said it would be. Cloudy, rainy, miserable. Right now, 69 degrees in Newcastle. And as we give a quick check of radar, we're seeing rain to our north and west and rain to our south and east. So be ready, because definitely going to be a wet one. Now, our top stories today, we've had a smorgasbord of events going on, and as we have just a lot of people getting into the safety type of thing, as with the shootings in Virginia Beach and elsewhere, people feeling a little bit better if they take the proper precautions. Well, Sharon Regional has got in on that, and I'm going to read a statement from them. Now, Sharon Regional, this just in, and please be advised that Sharon Regional will be conducting an active shooter drill beginning at 9 a.m. today. The drill involved personnel and is scheduled for approximately 10:30, at which time an all clear will be called. No patients will be disrupted during the course. External agencies, including Sharon Police, local EMS, and the Sharon Fire Department, have been notified. Now, the reason I read that it was happening is a lot of times there'll be rumors getting out that all this was done, all that was done, and I wanted to get out in front of that and let you know that they did that. Good for them, as Sharon Regional always staying abreast of things, and I appreciate what's going on with them. Now, also, sticking with Sharon Regional, I think it's important to note that they have a Meet the Robots coming up. Now, this Meet the Robot, and I got a little, every once in a while you get a little flea. What are you going to do? Join us for 2 amazing demonstrations with our Nevio Surgical Systems and Da Vinci 11 system, taking place on the same day. This is going to be tomorrow. Okay, from 2 to 4, witness firsthand Sharon's robotic team, nationally ranked and award-winning robotics demonstration. Now, from 4 to 6, join Randy Hoffus, DO, General Surgeon, and Steve Hand, DO, Osteopathic Surgeon, for a demonstration and learning about the new robotics program at Sharon Regional, including minimal invasive procedures for hernia repair, knee repair, and replacement. This is Thursday from 2 to 6, Sharon Regional Medical Center. It's in the cafeteria, 740 East State Street in Sharon. Light refreshments will be served. And Sharon Regional, always out there, and I speak so highly of them. They got me straightened around, and I believe they'll do the same for you. Now, tonight, if you're not doing anything, it's the Renova Music Festival, and that is such a great deal. Put on by Josh Zona every year. The Renova Music Festival will take place tonight with a faculty artist concert up at the Hoyt Center for the Arts at 7:30. And they have people from all over the world. It's one of those things that you really have to take that time to see. It's a great thing. Make sure that you get out and take a look. Now, with it's hard to tell summer's coming, folks, but it is coming. As what do you do? I mean, there's 2 days left at city schools, and then all of a sudden, no school. Well, here's your solution. The Newcastle Community Y. They got you covered. And what they're doing is they have quite a few things going on, and I'm going to reach out here and grab that. Now, first of all, they made their annual campaign. Second of all, June 5th was the early bird registration, but June 10th, their summer camps begin. Now, I say that just because on that day, okay, that'll be the first Monday everybody's out of school. And I want to urge everybody to drive safely. But with everybody being out of school, this gives the kids something to do. Save June 14th, which is the next Friday, they're going to have a luau. And summer meals will begin at the Y June 10th. Now, I have that information on those summer meals, and not just at the Y, but at various spots. And we will be bringing that to you so that you know what's going on, where it's going on, and where kids can get a lunch. Because some kids don't get any lunch after school gets out. So this is an opportunity. Check out the Y this summer vacation and make the summer great. Now, I'd like to say hi to Tim, Mr. Padula, Jay Brunswick, Lori Carbone, Missy Shaw, and Jason DeSalvo. Thanks for tuning in to NCTV45 Newswatch Nightly. We appreciate it, and Newcastle's community television station. We're here to let you know what's going on, and when something comes up that isn't exactly right, we let you know that too. Now, this is from the state, as I had to reach. Learning Center grants. The Wolf administration has put together these Learning Center grants, and the Department of Education today announced $22 million in 21st century community learning center grants that have been awarded to a variety of educational institutions, faith-based partners, and community partners. The grants are used to provide low-income, struggling areas to aid students in their economic achievements. Now, as we look through the list, Mercer County United Way received $375,000 for that. Apparently, there were no grants given to Lawrence County. And you know what? Somebody's going to say, how about Butler? Nothing to Butler and nothing to Beaver. So there, I got it all out for you. I wanted to do that. That takes care of the governor, by governor. And here's one more thing before we go to sports. And Vinte Say. Now, you know, I'm not like this big heavy drinker, but I'll have a glass of wine, I'll have a glass of beer. Vinte Say, a great place to go. It's a winery, and it's on Newcastle's southeast side. Now, I would like to personally welcome Vinte Say, because they are relatively new, and in that area, Arlington Market. Arlington Market back on track with NCTV45. Now, here you go. Live music, wine, great food, pig roast, Vinte Say, barbecue. They're going to have this Saturday, beginning at 7 p.m. Barbecue catering by Big J's Hurricane Grill in Newcastle. And you know Big J, he has a lot of great food. And you could sit, have some wine, talk with friends. It's just a great atmosphere. Check out Vinte Say and check out Arlington Market. They got Scamorzi. Now, for those of you too young to understand what Scamorzi is, I'm doing a special cook in a castle. I called Frankie Augustine. I'm getting the Augustine's pizza. Scamorzi was a cheese that was used at Augustine's when they first started making their pizza, and it was tremendous. You'd always say, give me with Scamorz. You'd always say that. Well, you're going to get the chance firsthand to check out Scamorzi. And I can't wait to show it to you. I can't even wait to eat it. And that's how good it's going to be. Now, we're going to take this break and check out sports. And when we come back, a whole lot more on this evening's Newswatch.
Program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. And those Buccos took a spanking at the hands of the Atlanta Braves, and your Cleveland Indians, they won 5-2 over the Twin Cities. What's your Wednesday Major League Baseball schedule look like? Well, the Bucks at home taking on Atlanta. Cleveland at home taking on the Twins. Elsewhere, New York at home taking on San Francisco. And your New York Spanky Yankees, they're on the road taking on Toronto. Elsewhere, you have Chicago taking on Washington. The Dodgers, they'll be taking on Arizona. And the late games, Oakland, at Los Angeles, and Houston at Seattle. Now, over in the NBA tonight, big game as, yes, the Golden State Warriors, they're at home against Toronto. NHL, they're waiting as they've got an interesting series going on themselves. And the Blues, well, they'll be traveling to Boston on Thursday. Now, that was the Cedar Sports Corner Report, and we're going to take this break. We'll be right back.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Hey, when you need to get out and have just a little bit of a relaxing afternoon, morning, I got a great idea. Why don't you go play around the golf? And you don't have to go to the big courses, be crowded off. No, go a short drive route right up Route 18 to New Wilmington, Pennsylvania, and you'll see Morelands. A great par 3 golf course, Morelands, just right for you.
Well, we're back, and it's donut days. Now, if anybody hasn't figured it out, I like donuts. I'm going to admit it. I like donuts. I like cream-filled donuts, jelly-filled donuts, and Donut Days is taking place in New Wilmington, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Let whole donut hole get that. June 7th from 5 to 8, and Saturday 8. And they're going to have a tour de donut on Saturday. That's 60 miles. That would take me a lot of donuts. New this year, they have Donut Ninja and lots of children's activities and chalk walk competition sponsored by Keller Williams. But that's not all. Shenango on the Green will be hosting games galore. So there's a donut crawl. There'll be donut vendors. And registration for the Tour de Donut will be at Westminster College Fieldhouse at 8 o'clock. This will also be where the riders ride through beautiful Amish country and just enjoy. So the fun will be there in New Wilmington on Friday and Saturday. And Sunday, this is a beautiful way to cap this off, because, you know, a lot of times people in a nursing home, they don't have the activities or can't do things. Well, the Grove, formerly the Overlook, is having a car cruise. It's a blessing of the cars. Come and join them for fun. Proceeds benefit the Residents Activity Fund. So they're going to use the money they make for activities for those people. Sunday, June 9th from 1 to 4, 520 South Newcastle Street in New Wilmington. There'll be goodie bags, dash plates. I don't know what dash plaques are. 50-50 drawing, DJ auction, Chinese auction, food, drinks, sausage sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, and cold drinks. So they're going to have a whole lot of fun there. But hey, you're not limited to being out there. The Durrells and Italian Fest are going to take place at, yes, Cascade Park from 7 to 9 on the 7th. The Durrells will play. And then on Saturday the 8th, it's a Newcastle barbecue. Okay, and what a great thing they'll have out at Cascade Park. So you're building up for a stupendous weekend of things going on, and it's just going to be a good time all over. And that's, you know, if you think that isn't it, I know you've got graduations and what have you. Well, here's a few more things to stick in your hat. Is the ordination to the transitional deaconate. Okay, they're ordaining priests at Mary Mother of Hope. Now, the Most Reverend William Walterscheid, Principal Celebrate of the Homilist, and Most Reverend David Zubik will be in attendance. All are welcome to attend the ordination to express support for Michael and Matthew and continue their preparation for ordination to the diocese priesthood. A reception will follow in the parish center. Okay, so this is the first time that I know that this has been held outside of Pittsburgh, and it's going to be something to see. For all you folks that watch Mass on Sunday night, that's really going to be something special. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this time and go take a look at weather. And right now, as I'm looking out, it's raining. It's 69 degrees. And apparently The rain has gotten closer to Lawrence County as it has fallen just at a steady rate. It doesn't seem like it's raining really, really hard, but let's check out and see what's in store for us for the rest of this week. We got a couple good days before. Wednesday, not so lucky. Let's check this out on Lawrence County 45 weather. Now, we'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Warrington Road, where old rural charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
Hello and welcome to NCTV45 and Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's overnight low of 61, a little weather fact here. Did you know that 61 degrees Fahrenheit is the same as 16 degrees Celsius? 6116. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, after last night's overnight low of 61, with those scattered showers, was raining as I came in the studio. How's your Wednesday looking? Well, showers and thunderstorms likely, mostly cloudy and 76. Chance of precipitation is 70%, so you're going to catch some rain today. Mostly cloudy tonight with an overnight low of 60. Chance of rain, 50%. Then things start to dry out. Mostly cloudy on Thursday, 78. Partly cloudy Thursday night and 53. Friday, sunshine with a high of 80. Friday night, partly cloudy, a low of 56. And Saturday, mostly sunny and 82. Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low of 59. And then Sunday rolls around. Partly sunny with a high of 80. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 61. There is a 30% chance of rain. Monday night, mostly cloudy, 79. 60% chance of rain. And Monday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 56 with a 60% chance of rain. Tuesday, there's sunshine and 74. So, not too bad, just making through this rainy day. We got some sunshine coming. That was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we'll be right back after we hear from these great sponsors.
Standing by my window.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's
Nick's Lawn Services, residential, commercial. We feature in shrub trimming, shrub removal, landscaping, gardening, weeding, edging, mulching, and stone. We love referrals. You can reach me at 724-372-9130. That is 724-372-9130. Have a great day.
Your family and friends will be pleased if you suggest dining at Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant in Newcastle. Lamb and chicken dishes, stuffed grape leaves, tabbouleh, hummus, kibbe, and so much more from their huge menu. When you're looking for something different for your dining experience, then Mary's is the answer. Many of their customers come in from nearby counties. Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant, located on Long Avenue in Newcastle. Call 724-652-2447.
Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue,
has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
Now we're back, and yeah, I know, rain falling in Newcastle, 69 degrees. But here's a great idea. It's Wednesday. Why not take advantage and head over to the library? They're having a Wednesday movie night, and check it out, see what they're doing. Maybe go for an ice cream on our ice cream trail. You know, we've mentioned Tuscany and Ferrone Brothers, home of Hershey's ice cream. Stop by Ferrone Brothers, get a nice ice cream, and continue going through the Hershey Trail. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this break, and when we come back, it'll be a wrap-up on Newswatch Nightly.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
NCTV45, they're available anytime.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, that's going to do it for this Wednesday evening, a little wet and soggy. And I'm going to promise you that we're switching it around. You'll get a Cook in the Castle right after Newswatch. I'll make sure that it gets up for you. And Sam, don't understand what that means, but okay. As you go through the evening, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And, you know, by all means, tell them when they say, well, I don't watch a lot of TV. Say NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your time, on your schedule, always in the pursuit of excellence. That's NCTV45. So look for Cook in the Castle. It'll be coming up next. And by all means, get that second cup of lemonade, iced tea, whatever it is. Maybe you want pie or the ice cream trail tonight. And have a pleasant evening in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you again soon.